What one fruit best describes your personality?
I am a sweet girl. So, banana? Ay, sorry! Mangga pala. Joke lang!
Ulit.
Mangga, syempre, masarap. And, joke lang. Parang wrong yung sinabi ko. Wait lang. Mag-anak ka na. Ano nang plano mo? Ni sister ko din. Like, ako din sinasabihin nila, ikaw na lang kaya. Ano like, huh?
Pageantry, crown, sash. Name it all. This is your pageant guru, Dr. Zed, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello and good evening to all our YouTube subscribers. Tonight, I am very excited to have one of our few Miss Universe Philippines girls who finally said yes to our invite. Of course, aside from the photos and videos we see online, the glitz and the glam, our main goal in this YouTube channel is to get to know the girls in-depth and personal, up close and more on a personal level, and be inspired by their story. This evening, we have with us the very beautiful, super smart representative. Actually, she's the very first representative from Bantayan Island, Miss Universe Philippines Bantayan Island 2024, Dr. Juvel Ducay. Hi, Doc. Good
Hi,
evening.
Doc. Hi, Doc Zed. Hi, everyone. Maayong gabi sa tanan. And damo kaayo nga salamat, Dr. Zed, for giving me this chance and opportunity na ma-interview nimo. Actually, when you message, I diretso gid na akong gi-screenshot and send it to my team Bantayan Island and said like, guys, you'll be interviewed by Dr. Zed. Because you know what? All the vloggers, thank you so much sa mga kind words that you've given sa Team Bantayan Island. To me, as representing Bantayan Island, we've been doing screen record of those vlogs and then we've been posting it sa among official page, which is the One Bantayan Island to the Universe. Salamat ka,
thank
Dr.
you
Zed.
Well, thank you so much for saying yes tonight. I know you have a very tight schedule, but finally, nagkaroon tayo ng time for the sit-down interview. And I'm super happy and I saw the screenshots, the records that your Team Bantayan Island has shown me and the support, of course. Syempre, we want to be with full support lang with all the girls, and you're one of the quality girls na nakikitaan natin ng potential for this coming coronation night. So thank you very much.
Nakakawa naman po yun ng heart. Thank you so much, Dr. Zed. Thank you so much. Salamat yung kaayo.
Yeah, so kamusta ka naman? How has life been in general since the MUPh competition started?
Since the MUPh competition started, grabe. Very challenging, but at the same time, very exciting. Like, exciting, not just for me, but also for the Bantayan Island, where everyone was so happy that I was able to compete in Miss Universe Philippines stage, being the first to compete from Bantayan Island. Proud kay Team Bantayan, and I myself, grabe ako ang, it's like a dream come true to be here. So, aside from very challenging, exciting, you know, for competing in Miss Universe Philippines is already like, it's a life na you dream of a very simple island girl coming from Bantayan, and now we're here. Salamat kayo.
You bagged Miss Universe Cebu Tourism, tama ba?
Yes.
Which is the parang equivalent to first runner-up.
Yes.
But you are now representing Bantayan
Yes.
Island. And I'm sure the entire Bantayanon, tama ba?
Yes,
are
Bantayanon.
proud of you for representing them beautifully in the national competition.
This is really for Bantayan Island. This is really for them. So, yeah.
Laban nila talaga.
Laban tayo!
Yes. Was this a childhood dream of yours ever since?
Yeah. This is really a childhood dream. Actually, na-pause po siya because I focused on my medical career. I never really thought I could still go back to this pageant life. I stopped 2019. It was the last pageant I had. That was Binibining Cebu.
Okay.
And then after that one, I focused now for my medical career. And then right after I passed the board exams, I had these convincing powers of Cebuanos and Bantayanons to pursue Miss Universe. Since I was really surprised when they called because I was told na parang tinanggal na yung age limit.
Okay.
So I was able to join the Miss Universe Philippines Cebu at that time. That's why this is like from a childhood dream na na-pause or even on hold, and even parang hindi ko na inakalang makakapag-compete pa ako in the Miss Universe. Now we're here. Parang looking backwards sa time na parang wala na, and now we're here. Like, amazing journey.
Actually, what a beautiful story to tell to people. I can relate because I'm a doctor as well. And we're late bloomers, diba? And you're one great story na yung age restriction actually works for us.
Yes,
diba?
yes,
Like,
yes.
we finish late in time
Yes.
because of the long years of studying, diba? And ikaw, you finish muna that medical degree, which is no joke at all, diba? It's a big career to fulfill, especially as a woman. And then you paused for a while, pursued that, and then you came back again to this dream of yours. Beautiful story. I guess things are meant to happen at the right timing, no? And it did happen for you.
I do believe in right timing. Because, di ba sabi ko nga kanina, parang hindi ko na in-expect na I could still compete for Miss Universe Philippines, but now we're here. Parang, is this really God's plan? Or like, why doors are opening for me? So, parang there's no going back but to accept those opportunities. To grab the opportunities. That's why we're here.
Yeah, sabi nga nila, it's destiny. So,
But if it's really your destiny, you should help your destiny.
tignan natin where destiny will take you in this journey of yours. So how have you been preparing in the competition?
Same with, I think, with all the girls. We've been preparing through our Q&A. We also have our mentor. For us, Miss Universe Philippines Cebu, we have Ate Michelle Padayhag as our official Q&A mentor. For Pasarela, we also have our Miss Universe Cebu who has been helping us for our Pasarela, and also our individual Pasarela trainers. And also for our outfits, for anything, for everything in preparation. Miss Universe Philippines Cebu has been helping us, and also my Team Bantayan Island. Kahit nung sa Miss Universe Philippines Cebu pa lang ako, they are really the team that's been helping me. And now I'm in Miss Universe Philippines. Mas grabe pa yung help nila. So, nag-combine na yung Team Forte ko sa Cebu, yung Miss Universe Philippines Cebu organization, and the Team Bantayan Island. It's like, it's like the full force already.
Yeah, they say it takes a village to raise a queen, diba? Or to produce a queen. So, ganun yung nangyayari.
Yes.
Oh, and imagine so many aspects in the competition that you have to prepare for.
Yes.
Parang nagme-medicine ka all over again.
Yeah, like, parang, di ba, studying medicine, it's not a joke.
Yes.
I mean, time management, effort, everything. And also joining pageant is like, again, parang medicine journey.
Yeah.
Stress. Financially draining. Kasi di ba, mahal talaga mag-aral ng med school.
Med school.
But in pageantry, it's also same.
It's also the same.
Expensive. It's not, hindi naman aalis na makakaspend ka talaga. And it's reality. Also, effort-wise. But as you said earlier, parang it takes a village. Ganun din sa pageantry at sa med school. In pageantry, yeah, you have to have the right support system, right people that will surround you to put you to where you are now. That's why I'm very happy and thankful for everyone that's behind my back.
Pero, well, thank you. And of course, thank you to Team Bantayan for allowing me to have an interview with you.
No, thank you for giving me the chance to be interviewed by you.
Pero, ironically, kaibahan sa med school or sa mga duties natin, you have to stay glamorous and beautiful despite the stress.
Yeah.
Kaya, kudos to you for looking this beautiful despite your very busy schedule.
Kasi di ba kahit pag nag-duty tayo sa ER or sa hospital, it's okay to have not, walang makeup. Parang, you can be as haggard as you can. But with Miss Universe or in pageantry, you should stay beautiful all the time. But ina-accept ko naman or parang nilalagay ko din sa self ko na it's okay to, parang just be yourself. It's not always na dapat maganda ka lang palagi. But just be yourself and then mag-ayos, pero super stress yung self mo. Just be yourself pa rin.
Yeah, so it has been a long time dream of yours. It was for a while in 2019.
Yes.
What are you most excited about in the competition now that you're here already? Ano yung pinaka-excited ka sa competition?
Yung pinaka-excited ako makuha yung crown. Kidding aside. To bring
That's
home.
the goal?
Yes, that's the goal in the first place. To bring home the crown in Bantayan Island. That's really the goal. Aside from that, excited ako sa journey itself. Kasi nga, di ba, it's a long-time dream na akala ko hindi na matutuloy. But now we're here. Di, parang I'm enjoying every single day of it. Even if grabe ka busy yung schedule. Grabe yung unloaded talaga. Parang may times na hindi na ako makatulog. Parang it's hospital duty all over again. But then the journey itself is already very rewarding. And it's the gratitude that I have in my heart for the people that's behind me.
Right. No, the gratitude and the support system.
Yes, the support system.
That you've mentioned. Yun talaga yung nagpapa-ignite ng passion.
Yes, because I don't think I can do it without these people.
Especially you're alone in Manila.
Yes, I'm alone in Manila. I have my co-candidates with me from Cebu, Chris and Josephine. But then we live separately. So I'm basically alone here in Manila. And then, but syempre, yung Miss Universe Philippines, Cebu, Team Bantayan, Alan, Team Forte, and all the other people naman, hindi na ako pinapabayaan. That's why I'm very happy and thankful.
Yeah, ako, ang advice ko sa'yo, well, time fleets. February, we met you guys.
Yeah.
The girls, we met you. It's April already, diba?
Yeah.
It's 2 months before before you clinch the crown.
I love that.
Kaya you should just enjoy every process.
Yes.
Okay, so before anything else, allow me first to thank, of course, MUPh Coffee, headed by Sir Carlo Morris Galang, and of course, Sir Mikey Esplago, who happens to be our director tonight, and also photographer. Thank you for shooting si Dr. Juvel kanina before we started the interview. Ayan, maraming salamat. If you wanted to visit them, please check out MUPh Coffee on Facebook or also on their Instagram account. It's MUPh Coffee. You can find them via Waze or Google Maps dito sa F Manalo in San Juan City. They're open until 2 in the morning. Kaya punta na kayo and grab some bites and coffee dito. Maraming salamat once again for allowing me to conduct the interview here at MUPh Coffee. Ayan.
Maraming salamat.
Okay, sige. Can you tell us something unique about your story?
Actually, ako lang yung doctor in the batch for this year's Miss Universe Philippines. And also, apart from being a medical doctor, I think I'm not the typical medical doctor because I've been juggling a lot aside from being a medical doctor. So, I've been doing a lot in my life already. Nag-aaral ako ng med school at the same time. I've been doing hosting. I still have my life, my social life. I've been doing gigs aside from nag-aaral ako ng med school. And I'm very independent because self-supporting din kasi ako. So, when my dad stopped working abroad, when I was still in college, nag-start na yung passion ko lang sa industry, na yung mga event, yung mga host, something like that. I used to do that as something I love lang. But then, ginawa ko siyang job and work. So, yun, I became independent. I finished college and then, I worked myself up. Hunanapan ko ng scholarship, everything like that, until I finished. I became a medical doctor. So
I'm sure a lot of people can relate to your story. Actually, ako din, when I watched her story, I said, si Bantayan Island, she's everything I am. Except na nagpa-pageantry. Sabi kong gano'n.
Yes, nakita namin yung vlog. And we were like, she's a doctor that I really wanna meet him. And then, di ba, fortunately, parang yun, when I read the message na parang yung invited, hindi ko pa nga alam na ikaw yun. But I already said yes. And when I searched, parang nag-message sa akin, and I said, oh my God, this is Dr. Zed. Dito yung nagba-vlog. That's why we're so happy talaga. And it's so nice to have someone na makakonverse in medical field again.
Yeah.
Because I miss the hospital. I miss already working as a medical doctor because this time parang more on the pageantry, pero nagti-teleconsult pa rin naman. So, hindi ko naman pinapabayaan yung pagiging doctor aside from the pageantry.
So, Dr. Juvel, can you tell us something unique about your story?
Something unique about me is that I think ako lang kasi yung medical doctor in the batch ng Miss Universe Philippines 2024 right now. And I think that's something really unique about me. And also, I think everyone already saw the video na parang I consider myself as a jack of all trades. So aside from studying medicine, so parang side hustle ko yung medicine because I am more on the hosting. I still have my social life. Naglalaro pa rin ako. I'm still a sport enthusiast. And then also aside from that, parang ang dami kong gigs because I'm self-supporting. I'm parang independent kasi ako kahit nung college pa. Because my dad stopped working abroad when I was third year college. So that was the time na parang yung passion ko lang sa industry na parang I'm starting to earn money from it and then nabibili ko yung mga gusto ko. It became a job or a work and then I made it to the point na yun yung pinagkukunan ko ng money to support myself for my tuition, for everything that I need in school, and thankfully nakatapos naman. And when I also decided to pursue my med school life, yun, naghanap ako ng scholarship. Pero ganun pa rin ginagawa ko, even when I took the board exam, kahit nung nagre-review ako, I still do hosting, lahat ng side hustles because I also have to earn money. Pang bili ng kape, pang print ng yung mga review materials. Yeah, I also paid for my own review center na yung parang enrollment. Yeah, so kahit na pinapagalitan na nga ako ng school namin, parang, Juvel, focus ka na ng review. Parang, I cannot because I've been doing this already and I need money.
Yeah.
So yun, parang time management na lang talaga because I really have to do this. And thankfully again, nakapasa naman.
Yeah, this is what you call an empowered woman, diba? Like, multifaceted, phenomenal woman, kayang gawin lahat. And then you finish med school with your own hardships and perseverance, and look where you are now, fulfilling another dream of yours. Actually, when I watched her story, nakarelate talaga ako, and I said na, si Bantayan Island, everything that she is, yun din ako, except that I don't do pageantry, sabi ko gano'n. Kaya yun.
Kaya nung nag-watch kami ng mga pageant vlogs, kasi yung Bantayan Island, kahit ako, I really watch yung mga vlogs. And then, na-happy kami sobra every time may pinapasok yung Bantayan Island. Tingnan nyo to, may video ng Bantayan Island. Tapos yun, screen record namin. And then, I knew na parang si Dr. Zed. Uy, doktor! So I was like, finally, merong someone na parang nakakausap ko medically. Parang kasi I really miss the hospital. I really miss it. Pero I'm still doing teleconsultations naman kasi hindi ko naman pinapabayaan nung pagka-doctor ko when doing pageantry. So, I'm incorporating both my professional career and then using it sa advocacy ko ngayon for the Miss Universe.
Tsaka kapag sa system mo na yung pag-doctor, it can never be taken away from you. No, any time of the day, kaya mo maging doktor.
Yes. That's something talaga very good about being a doctor. Kasi kahit saan ka man mapadpad sa mundo,
True.
Once you're a doctor, you'll always be a doctor. Once you have the heart for your patients. And kahit nga ngayon nagmi-Miss Universe ako, I still receive yung mga messages ng nagpapakonsult. I still take time talaga to open and then nagig-advise din naman. Nauubos na ngayon yung reseta ko. Actually, I'm ordering now because yun, parang I'm doing it for free also for everyone.
So being a doctor is the very unique story you can share to them. Talaga.
Yes.
Oo. Sige, now we want to know what has been your life's biggest struggle and how did you overcome it?
I think I also said it yung sa her story ko din. One of the biggest struggle when yung inspiration ko to becoming a doctor talaga. That was yung sister ko who had a brain tumor, brain cancer. When I was in high school, kasi yung nangyari sa sister ko, para siyang incidental finding. Kasi parang biglaan na lang na we saw her na she's not in a, parang okay yung well-being niya. And then, medyo nahirapan kami on diagnosing kasi nga wala pang doctor nun sa family. So parang wala pang idea on really what to do. So yun, and when we knew about it, parang it was kind of too late. Actually, it was 30-70%. 30% na okay and then 70% not. But we pushed talaga sa operation ng sister ko. And then, ang sobrang, ano kasi doc, parang mabilis yung nangyari. So after the operation, 3 days after that, and it was June 12, araw ng kalayaan. And the operation was June 8, anniversary of our parents. It was so hurtful. And then, ako, third year, ako high school noon, wala pa ako naiintindihan masyado, especially in medical field. Kaya nainganyo talaga ako na really pursue medicine because parang ang sakit kasi. Makita mo yung ganun sa family, see your parents crying, sister, relatives. So yun, and then, so naging doctor na, nagpurso ako ng med school. Last year, 2023, it was, I graduated for med school. Pero, I also parang nagpurso, 2022 akong graduate, and then nag-internship ako. So, 2022 to 2023. 2023, yung lolo ko na-diagnose din ng a complication ng diabetes.
Okay.
Yeah, I was an intern that time in Southwestern University Medical Center. So, dun in-admit ng lolo ko because I told my family, I am here already.
Yeah.
So, parang ito yung very purpose why nag-doctor ako to help my family and also other people. Pero, di ba, first-hand family talaga. Yes. So, yun. And then, I was doing my internship that time. It was so hard because marami kaming exams as an intern. At the same time, yung duties namin as PGIs. And then, medyo complicated talaga yung lolo ko. Then, medyo mahirap din kasi i-manage si lolo kasi parang gusto niya nang okay na daw siya. Kasi ang sakit nun for me. Pero, yun, kahit na duty ako, pinupuntahan ko si lolo and asikaso ko siya. So, I'm very thankful sa groupmates ko ng time na yun because they're very understanding. Even our chairman, very understanding sila sa situation ko. And then, so, unfortunately, my lolo died. Days after, na nilibing namin si lolo, na-disgrasya yung parents ko. Like, both of them. And then, nasa Cebu ako ng time na yun. I was like, oh my God, like, Lord, sinabi ko ng time na yun. Tapos mahirap kasi yung healthcare system ng Bantayan because isla siya. So, pag merong nangyayaring emergency, madaling araw or yung gabi, wala nang biyahe ng barko nun. So, mahirap yung transportation from Bantayan Island to the mainland ng Cebu. Eh, yung nangyari sa parents ko kasi, vehicular accident. Tapos, nagka-trauma yung head yung mom ko and then yung dad ko pa. So, parang medyo na ano na naman ako, kasi duty pa ako noon again. So, pinapunta namin yung parents ko, ambulance and everyone, papuntang Cebu. And then, 2 weeks na naman, before my board exam, October last year, yung lola ko naman, yung so, parang Lord, grabe na to. Grabe yung pagsubok to, Lord. So, yun parang naisip ko ng time na yan, but hindi ako pwedeng mapahinaan ng loob. Hindi ako pwedeng mag-give up because parang feeling ko na lang tinitest ako ni Lord yung pagka-doktor ko as an apo, as an anak, and yun, as a medical doctor, mag-care sa patients. So, grabe. So, yun, tapos, nag-work pa ako ng side hustles. And then, kaya grabe yung ask ng mga people, are you gonna push through for your board exam? Sabi ko, yeah, it's now or never.
It's now or never.
God is testing me, and then I'm gonna just get through, respond to the call. So yun, I took the board exam, and then thank God I passed it.
You passed it first time around. No? Your faith was shaken at some point in your life.
Super.
Yeah, but first of all, I'm sorry for... Yeah, I can relate to a lot of the messages you did mention, especially losing a loved one when your sister passed away. I know how it feels to grieve and lose a family member. Tapos ang most difficult part of that is you're part of the medical team.
Yes.
Somehow it's difficult to meddle in between as a relative, as a son, as a sister. Mahirap yon for us, no? But here you are. I'm sure there's nothing more that you are afraid of or hindi mo kayang i-overcome because of the challenges that you had. And I am so happy that you're able to overcome. I mean, at the end of I always say it's not gonna be stormy or rainy forever, diba? So magkakaroon din ng talagang rainbow after the rain. So here you are right now, overcoming that, and I'm sure that your sister is very happy where you are today. She became your inspiration. That's why you gained that MD, no, na hindi madali talaga. Oo.
That's why yung kahit nung sa lola ko, anything happened with my lola, with my mom, dad, and then now my lola, parang yun yung tinithink ko, na may kapalit din talaga tong kasiyahan or blessing after. You just have to get through it.
You have to
get through it. And then, yun nga, yung support system, very important. Kasi parang kung wala nga yung mga tao na behind my back, supporting me, hindi ko nito kakaya yun. That's why, grabe yung gratitude ko. Grabe kaya gusto ko lang magbalik sa community. Yun, because I've been through a lot. So parang gusto ko na, grabe din yung blessings ni Lord ngayon. Gusto kong i-share. And this is the time now that I got the license. And with Miss Universe platform, parang I really have the chance now to give back to the community.
And very beautiful that you shared. Honestly, well, the healthcare system per se, I could imagine how difficult it is in Bantayan Island for emergency cases like that.
Yes.
Talagang you needed to bring them to the city for further medical management. Sobrang hirap.
Yes, I want to take this chance naman na i-acknowledge yung mga doctors natin sa Bantayan Island kasi hindi talaga madali yung situation namin doon. And then thankfully naman yung hospital namin, district hospital, nag-upgrade din. So maraming salamat talaga for that one. I know na ang lahat ng mga Bantayanos or even yung mga turista natin na-appreciate naman yung mga doctors, healthcare professionals doon, the LGUs and everyone. Kasi nga 'di ba, it's an island, so mahirap yung transportation, supplies and all. Kaya yung grabe ako ka-passionate kasi I've been experiencing it a lot before na yung hindi pa ako doktor and all na mahirap yung sa pag nagkakasakit yung sa part of the family. So parang kailangan mo pa talaga i-travel papuntang Cebu and mahirap siya. Kaya ngayon, I'm really advocating for it na more upgrade pa sa healthcare system natin.
Knock po. But nonetheless, ako, saludo ako sa mga doctors, especially sa mga district areas like Bantayan Island. Super salute to them. Hello po, shout out. Baka naman,
thank you so much, doctors.
Very soon.
And sana naman marami pang mga espesyalista na pumunta din ng Bantayan Island. Not just to conduct medical missions, but also to work in our district para makapag-serve din sa mga Bantayan.
Wow, isa sa calling.
Baka naman doktor dalawa doon. After Miss Universe.
Sige. Okay, now let's shift gears naman, no? We've known you personally. Now we want to know your insights para maiba naman tayo. How do you think social media in today's pageantry, including your own journey, has changed?
Oh, again, what?
How do you think social media changed the pageant industry today? And including your own journey, paano naapektuhan yun?
Yung social media kasi, yung pageant, di ba, before, more on the beauty. Diba? More on the beauty, more on physical. But now, it's not just beauty anymore. Yung parang total package. Yung iba nga, mas tinithink pa nga yung advocacy, what I've been doing before pageantry. So it's like a total package na for women, how empowered we are as women, yung parang struggles and different stories. Parang sinishare natin yung mga stories natin. Yung iba, di ba, parang nahihiya pa mag-share. But this platform, parang best siyang gamitin to share the stories and learnings para naman yung growth mo, makakuha din yung ibang tao from you. Parang yung challenges nila, you never know, like, kahit simple lang na act mo or simple na struggle and how you overcame it, makuhaan ng iba ng inspiration and then they'll live through their life as well. Yan talaga yung pinaka-purpose eh. That's why we're here.
Actually, kudos to the MUPh for sharing her stories.
Yes.
Kasi mas nakilala namin kayo in-depth. Sabi ko, like, for example, your story, stories like kay Miss Baguio City, Palawan, who lost their loved ones as well. And then ikaw became an inspiration and a doctor yourself. Sabi ko, I can relate a lot. And talagang social media really transformed pageantry today.
Yes.
We get to know you compared to the years before na glitz and the glam lang yung nakikita natin sa mga candidates.
And that's why we are very thankful sa mga pageant vloggers like you or yung ibang mga pageant pages kasi they're giving us this platform as well na ipakilala din kami. Kasi I mean, reality as it is, not all naman marami yung fan base. I mean, big yung fan base. And then with you, pageant vloggers like you, Doc, parang binigyan nyo kami ng chance para ma-express yung self namin. Mas makilala kami at the same time. And also, syempre yung advocacy namin para mas marinig ng mga tao.
Tama, totoo yan. That's why we're doing this interview and we'll continue doing
Thank
this for the rest of the girls. Ayan, so do you think pageant nowadays are still relevant in our society?
Yes, very, very relevant. Kasi nagiging platform siya for us girls, for us empower women. Di ba? Para maka-empower ng iba. And as I've said earlier, parang yung pageant ngayon, hindi na lang beauty, glitz and glam. It's more on the total package. Your personality, also how you inspire others, what have you been doing, are you true to your advocacy, and everything like that. So, parang pageant nowadays, nagiging platform na kaysa talaga siya. Parang real platform to bring change. And then to, mag-give ka ng positive impact in the community.
And that's what you're doing as a doctor. You're bringing a lot of advocacy to the pageant industry right now. Not just the pageant, but also in the health sector, diba? Kaya ang ganda nung pinopromote mong advocacy for this competition.
Yeah, actually, yung goal ko is not just Bantayan Island na lang eh. It's like all the far-flung areas, yung mga indigenous communities natin sa Cebu and also all over Philippines. So, I'm really happy na kahit simple, girl, yung pagiging doctor ko doon sa Bantayan Island, naririnig ngayon, nakikilala, and then will be parang wider reach and then more chance na makapag-serve sa community, not just in Bantayan, Cebu, but the whole Philippines now.
The whole Philippines, true. Support ako dyan. As a doctor.
As a doctor yourself?
Yes, as a doctor myself. Sige, may iba naman tayo. What can you say about the change this year? No, the MUO Miss Universe organization has brought a lot of change in the pageant system, especially allowing trans women joining the competition. Ikaw being affected with the age restrictions, nilift na nila yon. What can you say about the changes?
Actually, dun nga, I am one of the people na naka-benefit doon sa changes ng Miss Universe organization. And I agree to these changes kasi nga, it's more on inclusivity na. And I really think na hindi naman siya, when you say inclusive, di ba, lahat transgender, married women, women with children, yung age is more open. Also naman nasa-celebrate pa rin natin yung individuality ng mga babae, ng mga pageant na mga girls, because even if parang open na talaga sa lahat, but we still consider each other's unique characteristics, parang personality, stories, and mas nakikilala natin different aspects of women in the society, and it's more inspiring. Yeah, we are more open, more stories to tell, more learnings and growth from women. Yun, mas maganda siya.
Totoo, no? Like, we see a lot of empowered women like you, doctors na. Before, we only see them in their pre-med level.
Yes, kasi di ba 26, 27?
Yeah, 26, 27.
Yeah.
Interns pa lang sila
Interns.
sa medical field. So, ito yung best example. That's why age has been lifted already, the restrictions. Okay. Dr. Juvel, if we could ask you and you give your message to yourself, how do you see yourself 10 years from today? As we speak. So, 2034. Oo.
2034, I think, mapaproud talaga ako sa self ko.
Okay.
By that time. Kasi I already got the dream of an MD. And now, I'm pursuing towards the dream of Miss Universe. With a heart to help.
Yeah.
So, parang by then, siguro I'll be a consultant already. Hopefully, if I'll push with residency and, fellowship after that one. And parang, I'm also a goal chaser kasi. And once I have a dream, pag my chance, I will really grab it. Kasi you only live once.
Totoo.
And you should always live your life to the fullest. And not just live your life to the fullest, but mag-give back ka talaga sa community because it's very fulfilling. Yung alam mong may naambag ka in the community, even a simple acts lang. Kahit hindi siguro ako doktor, kahit yung pagka-pharmacist ko, I think I could still use that. Mag-join ng mga medical missions or kahit anong pwede kong gawin for that one. So yun, maybe after 10 years, also be a mother, perhaps. Kasi wala pang yung parents ko. Anyway, like that. Yeah, 10 years from now, I'm 29 already. So I think that would be also a good time already also for me na mag-family.
Yeah,
I would also want to have a family.
Okay, we're so excited for what's in store for you hopefully after Miss Universe and after Miss Universe Philippines.
And Miss Universe Philippines is Miss Universe. So parang there are a lot of opportunities now. So parang it's up to you to grab those opportunities positively. And also parang you have all the chances in your life. Life is not a race. So if ito yung gusto mong gawin, you want to take this path. I mean, pwede mong gawin yan. You are the driver of your life.
True.
So kung anong gusto mong gawin, basta maganda, yung hindi nakakasira sa ibang tao, then do it. You have make your own timeline. Yung ganun.
Totoo, make your own time.
Yes.
Diba? Totally agree with that. Okay, 2 weeks ago, I started mentioning to our YouTube subscribers that I'll be having a sit-down interview with the girls. And then I asked help from them if they can collate and gather questions para magpa-fishbowl tayo as if we're in the top 5 already of Miss Universe Philippines. So I have here with me ang parang medyo fishbowl natin. Ito lang kaya natin.
This is cute.
This is cute. It's a black heart. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you to pick a question. I'm gonna read it for you.
Okay.
Kunyari, nasa top 5 na tayo. Sige. Okay. So the questions we have came from our online subscribers.
Okay.
Sige.
Ang haba, Doc, ha?
Sige, here's the question. What is your view
Sorry.
on artificial intelligence, AI, slowly changing the workplace landscape, endangering several jobs that may be automated using AI technology? Again, what's your view on artificial intelligence slowly changing the workplace landscape, endangering several jobs that may be automated using AI technology?
My thoughts on AI, especially in the medical field. AI has been helping us a lot. We even have robotics already in surgeries, and it's been helping the medical field a lot. It's giving the doctors becoming more proficient kasi nga mas nalalas na yung efforts nila as a manpower but relying on the AI or the robotics. But alongside that, I believe naman kasi the adaptation and innovation natin as human. Regarding technology, we are advancing to a more we are advancing in a generation na mas adaptive sa technology. And kahit nga hindi sa medical field, in social media, in forms of communication, in workplace. Pero syempre, we should always have that balance, maintain that balance na hindi naman napapabayaan yung mga jobs ng mga tao. Because reality as it is, yung AI, may limit pa rin yan. Still a technology. It's still, let's say, machines. Nasisira. And hindi yan nakakapag-think right away because they don't have minds. Yes, they're artificial intelligence, pero iba pa rin yung utak ng tao. Nakakapag-think, nakakapag-do right away.
Troubleshoot.
Yes. So, let's not take for granted yung capacity as a human, yung workforce natin as human. So, iba pa rin talaga. So, yung take ko dyan, balance, na hindi pa pabayaan yung work ng manpower as a human, and then yung artificial intelligence. Dapat balance, and then i-find natin advantage ng both sides. You know, it will be best. It will be best talaga, lalo na sa workplace. It will be more efficient. Kaya parang we should be mindful lang kasi sa mga tao.
Mic drop moment. Yeah. Totally agree, especially sa atin mga robotics na
Yes.
Being sa medical field,
Yes.
nakikita na natin yan, especially with surgery. But yeah, we should at least balance both worlds pa din of AI and the capacity of human talaga.
Kasi iba pa rin yung utak eh. The real utak talaga ng tao. Kaya nga yung sinabi ko kanina, hindi nakapag-ano yung machine right away. Iba yung tao. So, let's not take for granted yung utak natin. At saka yung manpower. Manpower, balance lang, balance.
Okay, sige. And now we're ending with the very iconic question for you, Dr. Juvel. Why should you be the next Miss Universe Philippines?
I should be the next Miss Universe Philippines because this is not just for me. This is first and foremost for Bantayan Island, for the Bantayanons, and for the dream of a little island girl now ready to serve as your Miss Universe with a heart to help.
Yun. We're so excited for your journey, Dr.
Thank you,
Juvel.
Dr. Zed.
Yeah, of course, we still have, I think, 50 days. Nag-countdown ako kanina eh.
Kinakabahan na ako.
Coordination, right?
But I'm very excited. Pero kinakabahan ako.
I'm sure you're very excited. If you can please invite everyone and thank people from the Bantayan Island and the rest of your fans, where can they find you and support you?
First, thank you so much for everyone na nagsuporta po sa akin since the beginning, since the Miss Universe Philippines Cebu up until now. I'm in the Miss Universe Philippines stage. Thank you so much to all the Bantayanos, the Cebuanos, and all the Filipinos. Yung iba hindi ko nakilala, hindi ko naman mention, but thank you so much. I've been reading comments and posts on social media. Nakakataba ng puso. So, thank you so much po. Also, to the Miss Universe Philippines organization, for the pageant bloggers like you, the Pageant Guru, Dr. Zed, to everyone behind this interview, thank you so much. To MUPh, thank you so much. To Dirk Mike, thank you so much. Also, please continue to support me as your Miss Universe Philippines Bantayan Island on my social media accounts. That's Juvel Ducay on Facebook. And then you can find me on Instagram, Dr.Juvel Ducay. Also, we have our official page for Team Bantayan Island. That is One Bantayan Island to the Universe.
Yan. Naka-like ako doon.
Oh, thank you.
Sa Bantayan Island. Actually, isa ako sa mga religious likers sa Facebook na yan. And of course, thank you very much, Dr. Juvel. It's a wonderful opportunity to get to know you. I think even after the pageant, magiging friends tayo.
Yeah, magsama pa tayo sa hospital.
Magsama pa tayo sa hospital.
I also take this opportunity to thank my sponsors also. We have from Team Bantayan Island, we have Ate Mikay, Dr. Westdell Arsenal, also have Ate Crystal, also LGUs from Santa Fe, Madre de Jos, and Bantayan. Thank you so much. Also for Ate Janice, Ducay Medical Clinic, Ducay Dental Clinic, my family and friends, thank you so much. And of course, my partner, thank you for always supporting me. And for everyone, maraming salamat po. And also the doctors community, the medical community, thank you so much for supporting me on this journey, because this is also not just my goal, but also for the medical community na makahelp sa Philippines.
Yeah, we're very excited for your journey. And also, I can't wait to visit Bantayan Island very soon. Well, I've been to Cebu but not to Bantayan. Pero now we have all the more reasons to visit Bantayan Island.
I'm sure Bantayanons will be so welcoming sa inyong lahat. We're inviting everyone to visit Bantayan Island. It's very nice. Hindi kayo magsisising pumunta ng Bantayan Island.
We wish you all the best towards your journey. And of course, thank you very much once again for this sit-down interview that you have, the time that you have allotted to us. Ayan.
Thank you so much, Dr. Zed. And hindi ko na na-mention, thank you so much for everyone sa support niyo sa akin. Maraming salamat po.
Okay, maraming salamat sa MUPh Coffee, Sir Carlo Morris Galang, our director and photographer, Sir Mikey Esplago, at si Ma'am Annie. Maraming salamat for the love and support to all our YouTube subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Just visit Dr. Zed, the Pageant Guru. You can find me on my Instagram account. It's Dr.Zed. This has been your Pageant Guru, Dr. Zed, together with Dr. Juvel Ducay, the Miss Universe Philippines Bantayan Island 2024, saying good night and God bless us all.
Night, everyone. Thank you.